Chief Christie Akinsanya, in her mid-60s, born in Kaduna in northern Nigeria, grew up in Lagos and attended the Yaba College of Technology and Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, where she studied fine arts and bagged a bachelor's arts degree in it. Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya ni Adekoya, who was one of the pioneer batch of students who began the National Youth Service Corps program in 1973, after her postgraduate studies in 1992, also taught fine art at the secondary and tertiary levels. Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya, who is married to her soulmate of close to 4 decades, Ambassador Olusegun Akinsanya, has been to many African countries and other countries of the world, where the diplomatic tour of duty of her husband has taken him. These include Bangui in the Central African Republic, Dakar, the Senegalese capital, Geneva, Switzerland, London in the United Kingdom, Moscow in the Soviet Union, where her husband, Ambassador Akinsanya, served as a diplomat and permanent representative to the EU and UNECA. Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya is no doubt one of the leading lights of Nigeria in the area of creative arts. She draws her inspiration from the environment, imaginative power of the mind, as well as the metaphysical world. She loves dancing, which she considers a very significant aspect of African life and culture. Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya loves flowers for the beauty it creates in any environment. She's a lover of children and the African fashion, which she embraces with deep passion. Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya is a very rich connoisseur of contemporary African art collection because of the unequivocal support it gives to our cultural heritage and the constant reminder to all of us to preserve our heritage for generations yet unborn. However, some very strange, debilitating health challenge have threatened unsuccessfully to deprive lovers of arts all over the world of the valuable services of one of the most fertile minds in arts. Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya was diagnosed of cancer 3 times. She has miraculously been able to fight the disease out of contention with her health. It must really have taken more than a miracle and something of an extra divine intervention for anyone to have been able to bounce back to life after going through such an excruciating experience. Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya looked at the whole issue through the eye of the arts, quoting that she was dead 3 times and God woke her up from the dead, recreated her and reinvented her. That gave birth to the idea of an art exhibition where she shared her experience and the transformation her life has gone through among friends and family members.
Art is life. It is when you are alive, you appreciate art. And you look left, right, center, it is art.
That's right.
And you will know God. Because I believe God too is the father of art. He is art himself. He shows you all the colors. Then we didn't reconcile art, we didn't marry art with nature and life as such. It was made together. I think I spoke to God at a point, even without praying. I told him, why did you create me if you don't want to keep me for as long as I want? Because he too said it, that whatever you want, tell me. And I told him, I want to stay alive, not suffering. And I want to continue to see all the beauties that you have created. I know you are a beautiful creature. I know you are beautiful. Let me see more of you. And he kept the promise.
Tagged I'm Alive, the event also provided opportunity for a proper appraisal and appreciation of the efforts of Chief Christie Akinsanya's contemporary work of art. The owner of Nike Art Gallery, where the event took place, was also commended for her dedication to arts all these years. The event, which took the form of an art exhibition, took place at the Nika Art Gallery in Lekki, Lagos. It was graced by high-caliber dignitaries like traditional rulers and others like Otoma Shubumi Balogun and his wife, Olori Adetutu Balogun. General Ikemachukwu wife was also there. There was a display of real traditional African music. Oba Adedeji Onogorowa, the Alaye of Odogbolu, represented the Awujale of Ijebuland, Oba Sikiru Kaude Adetono, at the event. The vicar of the All Souls Anglican Church, Lekki, Venerable Dare Otoke, prayed specially for Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya and her whole family. The chairman of Nika Art Gallery, Pa Ariteo or Mary Mark, extolled the fine qualities of Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya and praised his own wife and proprietor of Nika Art Gallery and those who have risen in stout support of the event and the gallery.
This day is a very special day, a day we have really not experienced in this very environment. It is a highly unique occasion. And I want to thank the life of Mrs Christie Akinsanya. And I want to thank Chief Olusegun Akinsanya for supporting the wife through all this hardship that we have experienced.
The husband of the celebrant, Ambassador Segun Akinsanya, who has been greatly influenced to love arts by his wife, proudly told the audience that his wife's work of arts are spread across major capitals of Africa and the world. Ambassador Akinsanya was happy that his wife survived the life-threatening ailments she had battled over the years spiritually. Secondly, that at last Nigerians could appreciate the great talents of his wife in the arts exhibition which featured most of her artworks.
I'm celebrating the Lady of Virtue. A massive support behind me. For many years that I've traversed the diplomatic terrain, going with me to many places where I had served, and giving me that support that I need. In the life of diplomat, you do a lot of communiques, and you want to come to a house where you will feel at home, where you will feel very happy, and where you will see that the structure of the house conduces to what you do. And this is my wife. This is the person I'm celebrating today. I believe that this is cause for a celebration of a lady of virtue, a celebration of a lady of excellence, a celebration of a supporter that has stood by me in thick and thin, and I appreciate you, Christy. Thank you very much.
In their various remarks, all those who spoke also testified to the great talents of the celebrant in art. They promised to support her and the gallery.
As for art, not in the abstract term, but in the visual one I can see here, I've always admired art. And for you to be using art to show your appreciation and saying I'm alive is very inspiring and emotional to some of us.
Yeye Otumba Ajibike and her dear husband, Otumba Segun, for this remarkable event, which is essentially to showcase artistic talents and creativity in the promotion of Nigeria's rich history, culture, and traditions. I thank God for sparing our life to overcome our health challenges and putting up this unique event that we are all witnessing today.
So today, we're here to celebrate this fantastic woman
this woman that stood by Segun all through his career as a foreign affairs officer. I can state here categorically, because I work closely with Segun, that he represents the finest of the finest diplomats this country's produced. And could he really have been so? Could he really have been so without Jubike, who adorned his home, who gave him peace of mind, who translated her inner self in joy and happiness onto him, Segun's work, then which he translated.
This is congratulating Chief Mrs Christie Akinsanya, her husband, Ambassador Olusegun Akinsanya, for his uncommon conjugal support, and all the children who flew in from all parts of the world to support their mother for their unquantifiable support to their dearest mother.